Hello. We are back with round 2 of the kitchen reno. If you missed the first one, be sure to check it out as you may be confused. I will also link it up here for you. But today's video, this video right here, we are going to be doing the bulk of the cabinet install. As in into my apartment, if that wasn't obvious. A few little progress updates since I last checked in with you. My cabinets were ripped out, not by me or my brother or any of us. I kind of lied, I guess. There's a 5th person that technically did have a hand or two in this renovation. My brother owns a company with some people that have labor-intensive jobs, so sometimes he will hire them to do other labor-intensive jobs when your word count is low. He paid a guy to come in and rip all the cabinets out, so you won't get any of that footage. He was young and kind of cute, so I was not about to be like, hi, can I put my camera in your face? Yeah, so I didn't do that, but I will give you a little empty kitchen tour. We did rip out all of the kitchen. Here's what it looked like before, in case you didn't see the first video and didn't want to go back to it. It's fine, I forgive you, but here's what my kitchen looked like before anything was done with it. And just so you're fully refreshed, here is what the other kitchen looked like where we tore out the cabinets. As mentioned, this is very DIY, very budget friendly, so we tried to get things secondhand, get deals, that kind of stuff where applicable. The cabinets were secondhand, but they are gorgeous and in very good condition, so. I also thought in this little portion I would include a mold tour. Here's what that cabinet under the sink looked like once we took the cabinet out itself. The wall was not a wall. Oh, that's not good. He ripped out pretty much all the wall that he could easily rip out, just because obviously that cannot be salvaged. We took like a mold cleaning type product, sprayed it all thoroughly, gave it a very, very good clean. And for the meantime, we just decided to leave it open to like fully dry out and make sure that, you know, there wasn't any spots we missed. That portion is going to be dealt with at a later date. The plans have slightly changed. Initially, we were going with like an apartment-sized fridge. It was going to be on the other side of the stove, if you recall. My brother dragged me to Costco with him to look at this other unit that was there. It's a single, smaller-sized fridge. But with a switch of a button, it can then become a freezer. So, given the pricing wasn't that much more, he asked me if I wanted to go with the single apartment-sized fridge or if I wanted to get 2 of these other units. Have one of them be a full fridge and the other one be a full freezer. I was always struggling with freezer storage space, so I went with the latter. I went with the 2 units. I'll insert some footage of what they look like here because it is much more dimension wise, and because my living room kitchen is just one big room, I didn't want the kitchen to be like more than halfway kind of pulling down into the living room space. So I had the genius idea to put the fridges on the other side where there was no cabinets. I think it's pretty genius. They are now going to be on the other side with a little bit of cabinetry as well. We will get into that. Just thought I would at least give you a little heads up, little brief explanation, because I really don't get into it when I was filming day of. It's kind of hard to like keep track of things that you haven't told the camera. It's not like I can tell you back, well, I can look at the footage. Anyways, I will zip my lips. It has been enough of me gabbing, and without further ado, here's the video. So it is day 1 of the cabinet install. I will get you up to speed on everything we've done so far. It is just me and my brother today, so we have been at it pretty much the entire day. We started with like figuring out the actual final arrangement, making sure all the measurements work. We did have to make a few adjustments, a few changes based on what was already left there. But it is going very well. By this point, we have already put the proper base down. We do have the main L section itself already put in, or at least like the start of the L section. The sink part is going to have to be kind of built, so that's probably not going to be done today. We're hoping to get this done before Canada Day, which is on Tuesday. Today is Saturday, or at least have most things finished for Tuesday so that, you know, we won't have to run out and get anything because that won't be an option. We've also put up the bulk of the upper cabinets. This camera's crazy. Every fucking pore. Help me, I'm poor. Looks so different.
Yeah.
Like so much better. It looks like a real kitchen. Is that your new cabinet, Sophie? Is that Sophie's cabinet? Oh my god, she's so cute. Oh, big stretch. We've run into a bit of a hiccup with the over-the-stove microwave range. That's been a whole situation, so that is what is currently being dealt with. We're about to get that upper cabinet put in first. It had to be modified. Then we'll get the microwave secured. Then we'll figure out what's kind of next to do with the other side of that cabinet. Oh my goodness, I see a puppy looking at me. Hi! I have many a dog barking at me, so I'm gonna get back to it. Oh, I'm gonna step in poo if I'm not careful. So this is the cabinet that had to be modified, which will go up here, and then the microwave attached to that on top of the stove. Then we can figure out this area. This is not as much work as it's just gonna be like the tall cabinet and then the cabinets on top, which is just 2 pieces. So that is not as much of a concern, but so much progress. Okay. Beautiful.
Whore, 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 whore.
The vision is coming to life.
You go and turn off the washroom breaker.
Top 2?
Nope, single breaker, 15. Did you go?
Okay, so we have run not into issues, but Daryl, my brother, has to go and pick up some supplies. So I thought that I would check back in and say hello. Here's what we're working with. This is up now, which is great. Thought that he had like a plug to put right there, but he doesn't have any spares. So he has to pick up a plug, some 2x4s and other boring stuff, but we realized something. This little like nook right here, if you can see, there's, you know, this gap from where this ends, and we're probably going to put another cabinet right here so that it extends over a little bit from the oven, stove, whatever, just so that we don't waste that space, especially in a little apartment. You know, you have to make use of every bit of space that you can. He had the idea to sort of put just like a piece of plywood or board on this side, then open up the wall right here, and then on the other side would be like shelving type thing, like it would be in the wall. What's funny is we thought that it was for the hallway. Like we thought this would be right here in the hallway, but no, we got it wrong. If you look, it's much further down. Turns out it's actually in the washroom. We both like really misjudged where it would be, and so it would actually be behind the door in the washroom on this wall. So like there'd be no wall there, and then there'd be like a little cabinet, and then the back of that cabinet would be the plywood or whatever he ends up putting there. Of course I could like paint it and make it cute, but I thought that would be great to have like little... The fact that it's in the washroom was almost better. When I was a kid, I used to love HGTV. Like all I would watch was home decor, like renovation type shows, and they would always talk about storage and how important storage is and blah blah blah. And like sure, I understood it to an extent. I fully get it now. Living on my own in this apartment, you wouldn't think that one person could have so many things. But I have a lot of things, especially me. I'm a trinket hoarder, as we can see, not a hoarder. I know it's actually like a serious thing. I am not a hoarder, but I love a trinket and I'm sentimental, so I keep everything. I'm excited about that too. That probably won't be done right away. Like there's bigger fish to fry at the moment, but I figured I would just let you know about that for when we do eventually tackle it. We're taking a little breather as we need some more supplies. It's also almost 8:30 p.m. You can see that? The day has flown, but we've gotten so much done. By we, you probably know from the footage. Oh my god. You probably know from the footage. When I say we, it's not really we. It's my brother working and then me just around. I'm trying to be helpful. I'm not, it's not that I'm useless. I don't like know exactly what to do. I have to be told what to do. And sometimes that just takes more time, you know? Like it looks like a different room. I keep like, where am I? I mean, it looks insane right now, but like walking in, even just having this, it looks like a different, it looks so different. Where am I? Cool. Okay, check back in when we're doing something. It is day 2 of the cabinet install. We really didn't get much else done last night. It was pretty late. We had a full day, so we were both very exhausted. Because of that, we are also starting fairly late today as well. It is like 2 p.m. currently, but given the time of year, we'll have lots of hours of daytime. Today will be actually installing the microwave. That did not happen after last night. 2, I think the wall that we are like extending to make the little bathroom cabinet thing, I think that's gonna be built today.
Nope.
And maybe sorting out the other side. So on the other side is where we're having the dual fridges. There's also going to be a super tall pantry type cabinet, and then another 2 cabinets, I think above. Below would kind of be really cool, but I don't know if that's like feasible. But we do also have to build out the sink itself. We got these cabinets secondhand, as I've mentioned, and their sink part, funny enough, was also not in good condition. Like, we did not take any of that. Looks like they had the same thing of like a leak that went unnoticed, and so all of it was like rotted. My brother does have to build out sort of the sink area. We do have some extra cabinetry and wood and all that kind of stuff. And then next to that is going to be a dishwasher. And then we're also going to put another cabinet on the other side of the window above that. So I don't know when those 2 things are going to be sorted. I don't know if that's going to be today or tomorrow. Like, I have no idea. But I'm in need of some caffeine. So I'm going to go grab a Starbucks. And I will meet you back here when things are underway.
We want this back where it needs to be.
Here?
Yep.
Okay. Most part installed. The exhaust part of it does not work yet, obviously, but the microwave itself does. So that's exciting that that's at least primarily dealt with. This over here, like the building of the sink, is going to be a lot of work. So Daryl thinks he's probably going to do that on Tuesday.
Nope.
And then this section as well, where they're building the gyprock, finishing this side tomorrow. And then for the rest of today, we are going to bring in the tall pantry that is going right here and get the upper cabinets sorted.
I'm gonna slide my bottom towards you.
Yep. It's gonna hit the light.
Yep.
I can't go anymore. It's not funny. I'm like numb. Oh, my hair is sticking in my fucking face. I can't breathe. I just had to press this.
All the noises you were making.
Because I haven't lifted weights. I don't fucking know how long. I have to military press this over my fucking head.
Alright, go. Oh no.
The measuring it was supposed to fit.
Yeah, tipping. So what we're gonna have to do, and I'll take this side this time. I'm gonna left.
This is first of all, this is a lot of weight.
I wasn't saying that it was. Like, just the noises you were making were something.
They were
else.
involuntary. Gorgeous. Woo! Hell yeah! This is how far we made it with the progress. I mean, I think that's a lot of progress. It looks like a kitchen. There's the bones of what the kitchen will be. For you as the viewer, I'm sure, like, if me and my dad's version with the fridge and stovetop, I'm sure this for you is a lot easier to digest and understand what the kitchen will actually be. Of course, while all this was happening, I had to empty out my cupboards. Duh. But living in a tiny apartment, oh my god. Oh my god. Something that I feel like I never see when I'm watching renovation videos is people talking about how frustrated they are. I'm like, am I just an evil person? How are you guys not, like, overwhelmed? And I mean, I do have a low tolerance for being overwhelmed. However, I figured I would include that going through this, I was overwhelmed. It's overwhelming. Renovations suck. They're great, but they also suck. Literally everything that was anywhere in my kitchen had to be kind of migrated ever so slightly over to the living room, which, may I remind you, is all just one room because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. I have a hallway and a bedroom. All areas kind of at max capacity.
Is it me?
All my storage areas, they're full of storage. So everything was just everywhere. I was up to my eyeballs and it was a headache. So if you're someone that also gets really frustrated with this stuff and you want to see some representation, I'm here for you. It sucked. I am still just dying laughing at myself, thinking that we're gonna get this done fast. If you missed the last one, the kitchen's done. when I'm filming all these after clips. Everything was filmed, and then I was like, oh, I should probably like do something with everything that I filmed maybe. So the kitchen's done. It has been for a little bit. Not really, actually. It's been like a week. And it's October. It's like the end of September. Today is like the 28th, I think. 27th. Let that be a reminder to you as well, especially if you're doing something yourself, that hiccups are gonna happen. It's almost like inevitable. I think you have seen enough of me and my face here today. So I'm gonna include this video up here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me yet again. I really hope you're enjoying the series, and I hope you're excited to see the reveal. I'm very excited to show you. I think it's so cute. Not what I initially thought it was going to be, but it has far exceeded all of the hopes and dreams I had of what this kitchen was gonna turn out like. So I am just so excited. Be sure to, you know, subscribe. And if you're enjoying, then you can also give it one of these big guys. As someone that also consumes a disgusting amount of YouTube, I'm aware that it's like the least fun part of the video when the person is like begging you to invest in them. But it's a free way that you can show somebody some support. Regardless if you do or don't, I feel very blessed to even have you here, and I really hope that I will see you in the next one. I'm trying to upload weekly, at least for this little renovation. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know, but as of now, I'm kind of doing that. Kind of. Stay tuned, because the next one will hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully be up very soon. Don't hold your breath or anything. I can't be responsible for that, but okay, I'm actually gonna go now. Bye!